Hey everyone, good afternoon or good morning, depending on when you're watching this, or good evening. This is Pamela, your light coach and your light speaker, and I'm going to keep this brief. Just want to talk to folks about the new year. Now, I know some of you are like, okay, but it's only December. But the thing is, I want you to start thinking about, preparing, and implementing whatever goals you have for this next year. And so we're going to talk about three things, or I'm going to get you to think about three things, hopefully. First thing being, what are your goals for 2018? Second thing would be, what are your beliefs around those goals? And the third thing we're going to talk about is why it's important to start them now. So, first thing, what are your goals? What are your goals for next year? Do you have any? Do you just plan to maintain wherever you were for this year or the last year? Is there a pattern of behavior or a pattern of beliefs that is compromising your ability to move forward in a way that you want to? Now, these are all questions that we really need to take the time to think about, and more often than not, a majority of people don't. A majority of people are not really thinking about these things. A lot of times, to be honest, people aren't really thinking at all. A lot of times. You know, a lot of people get confused the difference between mental activity and actually thinking. Just something to put out there. Just because you're having some mental activity going doesn't mean that you're thinking. You could be sitting there stressed or anxious about something, or just mindlessly moving forward or moving wherever you are in your life. And that doesn't mean that you're actually thinking, planning, implementing, and using your higher mental faculties for your highest growth and involvement in your life. So, what are your goals? Now, I want this always to be a dialogue, not to be a monologue. So write them down. Maybe type it in the comments below. What are your goals? Because the quicker you put something on paper, the more it makes it real, and it's not just something in your head. Think about it. What are your goals for next year? What do you want to accomplish? What do you want to do differently? What do you want to explore? Take the time in this moment to just imagine what it is that you desire and what it is that you want. Just take the time to imagine it. I'm hopeful that you're going to utilize even this time in this moment. Just take a deep breath and visualize exactly what you want. Now, secondly, what are your beliefs? If you've thought about the goals, thought about the ideas, what are your beliefs around those goals and your ability to attain them and achieve them? This is more important to think about than the goals themselves, and here's why. What you think about, you bring about. So if your mind is riddled with doubt and unworthiness of some sort, then it will stifle your ability to accomplish that which you desire. And it'll be as if you're running on a treadmill, because you'll run and work really hard and still get nowhere if you don't assess, examine, and change some of your belief patterns. And in future episodes, we'll talk about the beliefs and the paradigm shifts that might need to occur for you to realize that it is all possible. Anything is possible for you. But sometimes we have to unlearn things that we've learned, and then we have to relearn. And this is really important for us to do. I say us because I am in the process with you. When I speak to you, I'm not ever going to claim that I am some expert or know-it-all or guru. That is not me. I am a person on a path similar to you, and I have worked on myself, and I continue to work on myself. So I just want you to know where I'm coming from with that. So think about those beliefs. Think about whether they propel you forward or limit you and inhibit you and make you shrink. I can guarantee you that if a belief you have makes you get smaller, it might be something that you have to question and say, okay, well, maybe this isn't true. Anyway, so start thinking about those beliefs. And thirdly and lastly for today's video, what is the importance of you doing and starting the goals now? The purpose is for you to just flow into the year doing exactly what it is that you said that you wanted to do. Because ultimately, what is the purpose in you waiting? Why wait? Just because it feels like it's all a fresh start? That's half the reason many people don't even continue pursuing their goals that they started at the beginning of the year. Get to a place to where you're fully aligned with what it is that you say you want, and then make sure those beliefs are aligned with your own ability to move through them and continue to achieve them, and then decide to start. When you get off this video, you can decide right now. Make a decision to move forward however you feel like you need to. Now, a lot of times self-doubt can creep in. Talk about, well, how are you going to do this? And when are you going to do this? And about like money and, oh, I don't have the money right now, so I got to wait until this. Don't wait. There's always something you can do that's for free. Always. Even if it's just writing it down and sending out some emails or contacting some folks. Whatever it is for your goal and what you want to do, you can always take the time to do it. And it doesn't cost anything. You can always find something free to do, even if it's just research. It's a start. It's a start in your process, and you can do it. It's not only that I believe in you. I know you can do it. Because me and you are no different. We're more similar than we are different and separate. We're much more similar. So, that which resides in me, that infinite light, that energy that we are made of is the same thing that resides in you. So, to wrap up this video, the 3 things we talked about and the 3 things you need to think about. What are your goals for next year? What are your beliefs around your goals? And why is it important for you to start them now? This is Pamela, your light coach and your light speaker. Love, light, and peace.